Good morning. So, something that I've learned lately through my studies is the power of the mind, which, to be honest, I was already learning and figuring out, but it's just it's like onion. Each thing I learn, I'm like, whoa, it's even more powerful than I initially thought. So, I recently went to Esther Hicks' workshop. It was in Kansas City. It was maybe 2 weekends ago. Yeah. And, I picked up 3 books while I was there. And I started Money and the Law of Attraction. And things have just been clicking into place. I've been reading several books on the mind, like A Course in Miracle, The Revolutionary Psychology. What is it called? It might be Of the Mind. But I just been trying to learn how to control my mind. I didn't quite understand. I was trying to either just not think or, just tell my mind to stop. Like, bad girl, sit in the corner. And that stuff wasn't working. And, I feel like my life has been going very well. Things have been manifesting, but there was some things that were happening. And I was just like, what's going on? What am I doing? Why is this happening? I'm not understanding. And I'm not even through this book all the way. But after attending, the workshop and beginning to read the book, things are clicking into place. I thought I was just supposed to quiet my mind, not think, push those thoughts to the back. But Abraham's philosophy, and honestly, A Course in Miracles, I'm starting to understand it more the more I step into my spirituality, because a lot of that stuff is like jibber jab. But Abraham's philosophy is that, you don't necessarily choose your thoughts, or not choose. You don't necessarily stop thinking or just go blank, but you choose which thoughts to put energy into. So, if I'm I'm on this walk, I could be it's cold. And I can really focus on how cold it is and then have a not so great walk because I'm feeling cold the entire time. Or I can, focus on the thought that comes across oh, the sun is rising. It's really beautiful. The birds are chirping. That sounds really peaceful. I like how there's no one else out here but me. I can really choose to focus on those specific thoughts and therefore, attract that type of energy to me. A positive energy rather than focusing on that it's cold and something that I don't like, and then focus on that energy and get more of it. And hearing it so plain and simple. I don't know why A Course in Miracles writes in the way it does. I'm just well, why is it so biblical? Let's just bring it down to the standard, reading level, which is an 8th grade reading level. That book is not it. That book is 14th grade reading level for no reason whatsoever, but whatever. But Abraham breaks it down, I feel on an 8th grade level, easy to understand. And things have just been clicking into place. Every time I used to feel really shitty, I'd be damn, it's I would try to just stop my thoughts, just stop them in place. I would try to go meditate and just go blank. And I was just I cannot get out of this rut. I can't seem, those thoughts would just keep coming back because I would keep focusing on them and keep putting energy on them. But now with this new information, instead of focusing on him instead of just putting energy into the same, negative thoughts. Instead, I'm like, oh, I'm going to focus. I'm going to change my direction of focus, and I'm going to think of what I do want, the positive things, like I don't want to be angry. Okay, so what do I want? Like, I want to be happy. So what are things that are going to make me happy? And focus on those thoughts and put those thoughts at the center of my attention. And man, as soon as I started doing that, the results were instant. And, I understand some things take a minute to kind of build up energetically and come my way. So I'm like, what's going to occur long term? I'm so excited for it. I'm just like, finally, I have been asking for these answers, and I guess I was finally ready. I really wanted these answers, and they arrived, and I'm excited to use them myself, teach them, because that's how I learn, and share them so others can, miss all the crazy steps or missteps that I took and get straight to the good stuff, because, why struggle if you don't have to? So it's just, things have been going really well, and I expect them to continue that way. Not to say that, things that I don't like won't happen, but, the way I perceive them is never going to be the same as I used to in the past. So just that little bit of knowledge is comforting in the face of something that I don't like may happen. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And I'm going to continue my walk and put this camera away because my hand is cold. It's 50 degrees here in St. Louis. So y'all stay warm. That's what I'm going to do. Much love and happy healing.